Today on the 50 Pound Brain, we're back in Utah and back at it on Higgins. So let me get you caught up on what's happened since the last time we touched Higgins. I know between now and then, I've been to Florida, stood up a building, but now we're back. Let's get back at it so we can have something else to put in that building. All right, so first thing is I put the steering wheel on. I didn't show you guys that. I know I'm a horrible YouTuber. But basically all I was sliding the steering wheel on, then sliding the center button here on, and getting the wiring down what's called the stator tube that goes down the center of the steering shaft. And it comes out down here, and this is where our turn signal and horn wires are. So we got that distributed somewhat. Fix the flashers for no reason problem. We know these no longer kick on. And that was just two wires touching over here. This wire's hot. Oh, there's some more hot wires too. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I was touching one of the turn signal wires, so it was back feeding. Huh, wonder what other wire is hot over here. Oh well. So, yeah, that's fixed. Oh, jeez. Trying to burn the car down. And I also got, let's see. It's kind of hard to see with the light on. We put in the speedometer cable, so that lights up now, giving it a ground. And I sealed around the instrument panel so that doesn't shine out. Let me turn off the overhead light and show you. So you remember how it shone all around the perimeter here. Well, it doesn't do that anymore. This is not the adjustable kind. So, yeah, and it's still maybe a little hard to see because it's still daylight. But, yeah, we got that going. There's the speedometer cable. Kind of temp installed because that's super ghetto to be in the passenger's footwell. But I can rerun it better, figure out how I should do it. It'll end up under the carpet anyway. So, now let's get to wiring in the taillights, because those require wiring terminations. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that these taillight assemblies are grounded. And the easiest way to do that is to go from one, they have ground connection provisions, but if I don't need them, I'm not going to wire them. So I've got my meter clipped on the one ground over here, and if I touch to anywhere around here, so I'd say these are grounded. So we'll press on to step 2, which is hook up the power wires. Just got to figure out which one's bright, which one's dim for the brake light tail light combo. So we're going to use, this should be hot. Let's check it, because I've got the parking lights on right now. It is not showing hot. Oh, here's why. Okay. So these two keep the connection going. Okay, so I gotta hit this one. There's our hot one. All right. That's fine. So these two will get spliced together, which will continue it on to here. This will come to the other side, the right or left side. Those two will get connected together and it'll continue it to the license plate light right here. Okay, and I forgot which one it was. It was hot. I get confused. That one. All right. I think Mrs. O is home. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's brake, and that's tail. Okie doke. That'll work. Okay, remember, in case I forget, tail light, brake light. Alright, so we're going to tin these wires. We have to solder on. I'll show you the barrel in a second. Let's use this one. Just this brass sleeve. And it should probably be you know what, I'm going to solder these two together. I'll make it a little better, a little easier. Probably burn my digits. I don't even know what you can see. Gets warm. Then we're going to stick that on. We got to kind of solder the end of that best we can. That'll be interesting. Let's see how this goes. I think that's wicking down into it, so that works out very well. Give it a second. And it is attached. Yes. It's going to be very nice. I do have crimp-on, the crimp-on style too, that they use in the wiring, but some of these wires are too small that these don't crimp tight enough. So I'm gonna probably do the same thing. Maybe we'll do that on the other tail light. You know what? We're gonna go see if it works, because it should work now. Moment of truth. Yay! Big winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright, so we're going to do that same process with the other light. Okay, so I was mistaken. This is not the other element is not the brake light, it's the turn signal. The brake light actually goes here in this hole. I haven't installed it yet. And so I'll put those in, and it comes from the green and purple wire, if I'm not mistaken. And so what I'll have to do is split that off to these two light assemblies. That's not a big deal. We can do that because I'm an electrician. So on this sleeve, since we only have a single wire going into it, I'm going to strip this double long. Fold it over. Pull that out. And then we'll stick it on the same way. I don't know if you can see that. I hope it works up that close. I can't tell from the little screen. I don't know if that has gripped it or not. I hope so. That looks like it has. Yes. Okie doke. And there we go. Let's see if the turn signal works now. We have one light on. I gotta go get the key. Okay, so they didn't work initially, so I might as well give you a shot of the steering. This is the steering turn signal switch. I'm sorry, not steering. And this is the horn button. It goes into, this is the steering column, and this is an adjustable steering column, so you can adjust the length and then tighten this nut right here to keep that adjustment. But so this is what I installed the other day, and there's a detail in the instructions that I ignored, and it was, this should be at 12 o'clock when the canceling, let's see if you can see it, the canceling mechanism right here should be at 6 o'clock, and then everything works. So let's hook up the front back here, because I had to ohm it out and see if my brand new switch was bad, and it's not. And we'll get this hooked up. Alright, so let's see how we did. Now I got it wired to where we can use the key for stuff now, so that's good so far. Let's see. Look at that. Beautiful. Sweet. Getting closer to being drivable. I don't need headlights, but I need all these other lights in the back. Sweet. All right, let's work that same magic on the other side. So the first thing we have to do is, on these new gaskets, there's no hole. You have to make the hole. And since these are universal taillight assemblies, there's only one hole on each side where the wiring passes through. That one. It was that hole on that side. It's the inboard. It's the inboard holes that the wiring comes through. So, and then we'll try and get our wire stuff through, and then we'll solder them on to the sleeves. We have our Lucas Electric Prince of Darkness bulb. All right, let's go see. and it is not working. That side still works. Let's see about the tail light. The tail light doesn't work either. What is going on here? Oh wow, the glass is loose. Oh, okay. This bulb may be bad. Right out of the box. Fantastic. I took the bulb from the other side that we knew was working. There we go. Okay, we found two bulbs that are good. That other one was just full of darkness already. Beautiful. Now let's get to work on this tag light, which, yeah. So this is the tail light, or brake light assembly that goes in here. And it has no, I thought that these screws were 120 degrees, but they don't look like they are. They are not. So it goes. That's what I was. I don't want to monkey with my paint job. Alright, so I don't know who drilled these holes, but none of them, there's no configuration where it seems to line up perfect. That's probably the closest. But it's not great. So maybe I just hog this hole out. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm not drilling on my car. That would be crazy. Yeah. That sucks. See if it fits any better over here. It was only like half a hole off. versus like 3/4 of a hole off. So yeah. So I found an OEM taillight in my stash of junk, and it lines up perfect. Look at that. Maybe I can find 2 of these. Okay, so brake lights, right here. Green, purple. Yep. And that is our wire we need to split off to our 2 brake lights back there. All right, so this is going to be one of our brake light wires. Get the lighting better. That's a little better. But we still need to do a ground wire. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be well grounded. So, get some black wire. You know, honestly, I'm tempted to run it from here to here, in this ground terminal on the tail light, because I know they're grounded. Maybe I'll do that. So let me make all those wires. You've seen all that before. So we'll come back when it's done. All right, all the groundwork seems to be done. Make sure everybody's now. I already knew the taillights went to a good ground, so we're going to clip onto there. One of these. That one might just be a corrosion issue. Because I got it to right here to the wire, but there we go. Yeah. That was a little rusty. I need some cleaning. I hope you can hear the beeps, but that is... Alright, that one will probably require some sandpaper. But our brake lights are all good. So it's just our tag light. So let's throw some bulbs in here and see if they even work. Remember to trust Lucas to darken your life. Not called the Prince of Darkness for nothing. All right, let's go see if we got brake lights. Well, I've just touched the wires together because I have to make extension wires down to the brake light switch. There we have it. See them lighting up. Excellent. I just got to get the lenses on it. I got to deal with this tag light. All right, we'll come back when all lenses are on. I'll let you see how these lenses go on. This goes under the inner lip. Like that. And then you've got this ring, which has a second lip. And that's it. These have screws. The tail light turn signal assemblies. Those are it. Let's see how bright they are. Turn this light off. Well, that's pretty good. Hopefully that'll get someone's attention, whoever's behind me. Alright, let me get tail lights on. He's good. So we've made progress on getting this thing roadworthy. So thanks for watching and tagging along with me. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that other YouTube stuff.